American baseball. Now, many of you in Wigmore Hall here, they don't understand the rules of baseball, but it's 3 strikes and you're out. So when you come to Hippocrates, the first strike we give you, we say you have to give up all animal-based foods. And so you begin crying and gnashing of the teeth, but deep down inside of you, you have common sense, so you say, well, of course that makes sense. Why would I have to eat the flesh?
Coconut water had reductions in blood cholesterol and triglycerides. They also experienced significant decreases in liver fat. Coconut water, being a refreshing beverage, can provide important health benefits we are learning. But more research is needed to understand the functions and properties of the individual components of coconut water. Coconut water, a marvelous and multi-dimensional liquid with special biological properties from nature. Drink fresh coconut water, but straight from a coconut, not the type you purchase from a shop. Live the Hippocrates wellness lifestyle. Hippocrates Wellness, plant-based nutrition and wellness program.
Welcome to Detox and Elimination. You've been doing this all your life. Hopefully you will learn to do it so much better now. And you know, every day you need to get rid of toxins. And every day you get polluted and you start up again. You know, you get out in the traffic, you will have pollution happening. You eat something, maybe that's processed, it's gonna have some chemicals in it. The water you drink might not be the purest. And you eat out in restaurants, you know, you can contract things. So every day needs to be a good day to help your body detoxify and eliminate. So exercise, of course, is a big part of this. Perspiring is a big part. And yes, we perspire when we exercise, but we also will go into saunas or steam baths to help our body eliminate, as your skin is the largest elimination organ in your body. Boy, when you perspire, you get rid of a lot of toxins, and it's one of the major parts to help your body get rid of heavy metals and chemicals. So I'll take you through this detox and elimination, and you know, a lot of things have happened in your life. A lot of things are maybe more emotional, spiritual, like really every problem we have has a spiritual base. But then you have all the physical stuff that you can help with lifestyle, with diet, with taking care of yourself daily, and to clean up with juices like we do here at the Institute. We make juices out of sunflower sprouts and pea sprouts and celery, cucumber, and a lot of greens. And sprouts is, of course, an amazing food, as every plant that's out there has evolved to survive. And you're talking hundreds of millions of years, these plants have evolved. And they actually have, to survive other predator, they've had to make some kind of pesticide with a little poison with, and it's very small amount. And so when we are eating these plants, we get this. And now they find that, and this was done at Johns Hopkins, and as a neuroscientist, Dr. Matson, found that, wow, these tiny little pesticides that you get from these foods, the greens, the sprouts.
For change and for progress.
Hippocrates Wellness, plant-based nutrition and wellness program.
Thank you for coming. And you know, we know what it takes to come here, and a lot of you come from other countries and you're on a different time zone. A lot of you probably exhausted, but we
Hippocrates Wellness, plant-based nutrition and wellness program.
We will give you the best nutrition you ever had.
Coconut
help you
water.
with therapies, exercise.
Coconuts
and
grow on large
beautiful
palm trees
Florida
known
weather.
scientifically as
I
Cocos
hope that
nocifera.
you will take a deep breath.
Despite the
and
name,
say,
the coconut
"I'm
is a
gonna be
fruit
very
rather
happy
than a
here."
nut.
And we can't
Undoubtedly,
wait to see it.
cytokinins or plant
That's
hormones
right. And let
are the
me
most
tell you, you're going
important
to be
components
seeing
in coconut
probably
water.
more than you'd like of both of
But
us.
more
during your
research
stay.
needs to be undertaken to
So we have
understand
three
the
words
power
for
of
you.
drinking fresh coconut
Health,
water
happiness,
from a
and
freshly
healing.
picked coconut.
Welcome.
The effective site.
Hippocrates Wellness, plant-based nutrition and wellness program.
Coconut water. Coconuts grow on large palm trees known scientifically as Cocos nocifera. Despite the name, the coconut is a fruit rather than a nut. Undoubtedly, cytokinins or plant hormones are the most important components in coconut water. But more research needs to be undertaken to understand the power of drinking fresh coconut water from a freshly picked coconut. The effect of cytokinins was first reported when it was found that adding the liquid endosperm of coconuts to developing plant embryos in culture stimulated their growth. A study published in 2010 from Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise demonstrated that coconut water replaced bodily fluids as good as a typical sports drink and slightly better than water. One small study gave coconut water to people with high blood pressure. 71% experienced significant improvements to systolic blood pressure, which is the higher number of a blood pressure reading. Coconut water has a unique chemical composition of sugars, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and phytohormones. Coconut water contains 3 big minerals: potassium, calcium, and magnesium. A typical sized banana has approximately 422 milligrams of potassium, compared to 660 milligrams with a regular-sized coconut. As yet, few studies have been carried out on humans, but animal studies are encouraging. Research has shown that coconut water can lower blood sugar levels,